Alright, well, here we are. About to endure the wonderful task of loading up this trailer. What joy, said no one ever. Anyway, this is my last day here, so I'll be pleased to get home. Get back to me lovely John Deere. No more of this silly stuff. Although I do quite like everything in white. I don't know why, I just do. It's got quite a pleasant feeling to it, I think, anyway. Anyway, this ratty loader is awful. It's got no weight to it at all. Right, get on there. Oh no, no. Really? There's no need for that, is there? Let's try it like that. Right, I'm totally unimpressed with this situation. Let's try it one more time before I throw a hissy fit. Throw it in the bin. Already rubbish. Right, come off. There we go, thank you very much. About time you actually did something worthy of doing it. Right, well, we're gonna be chugging along at the merry speed of 0 miles per hour. So I suppose the best thing, really, is to get involved. Right, what a palaver this rubbish has been, eh? I have decided one thing, though. I want a cheese sandwich for lunch today. These look like big rounds of cheese. And I do like cheese. Yes, I do. Very much. Cheese rolls, cheese sandwiches, cheese and pickle, cheese on toast. Oh, aye. Can't beat a good bit of cheese. Cheese and ham, you know. All the good stuff. Anyway, we've been quite lucky. Because we've actually got all of these silage bales onto this trailer. So we'll just get these last two on. Hey, yep. There appears to be some kind of silliness going on here. I think these spikes are a little bit on the long side, if I'm to be absolutely honest. Right, what is going on here then? Oh, aye, nothing. I'm just being a little bit slow today, apparently. Oh, right. I suppose you think that's ruddy well funny, do you? Well, I don't. There we go. Marvellously executed without any kind of skullduggery whatsoever. I tell you what, it comes to something when you have to start pretending to pretend that you're doing things by pretending that you're doing things by pretending it. Because, I've got lost in that field. There it is, over there. You know, when you get the likes of people who make computer games, make updates, and completely screw up the game and nothing works properly. Just for a split second, you know what I mean, right? Oh, aye. I've heard Ceebur told me what the situation was. We're not actually experiencing any particular things problematic like everybody else is. Other than these bales, apparently. There have been numerous reports of issues of all sorts of things going on, which is quite typical. And anyway, we're going to take these bales with the JCB and try and flog them somewhere. Hopefully we haven't got to use that ruddy loader again, because it's disgusting. Well, we're gonna have to use it again, because we got to load those straw bales, but you know what I mean. Oh aye, this is heavy. I reckon that there is a problem with the mod of this JCB. They haven't really given it anything problematic. I reckon that hydrogen thing was probably... Definitely go faster. Got no weight on front though. So it would be a bit, a little bit loose on the old situation. Like it was on the corn cart. This is really ridiculous. I think we'll try the hydrogen New Holland. Because this thing is rubbish. Stay there. I reckon my Lamp Rover will do a better job than that thing. What horsepower is it supposed to be? 4220. Isn't that 220? That should be more than enough. Get that rubbish off. Come on, you. This is gonna be seat of the pants jobby, this is, with no weight on front. Hey, yep, left handprint on back window. Well, forgot which pedal did which then. That'll be alright. Good grief, man. This is really ridiculous. Well, it's quite apparent that, we don't really have the get up and go. feels like it got up and went. Oh my. Isn't even a big load. We're gonna be here for hours. Oh my. I might have a kip whilst they, actually, that's the gate over there. Nope, that's the gate over there. I don't even know where I really well am. Over there, I reckon. Aye. I'm gonna have a kip. Well, clearly, we may have caused a little bit of a traffic situation. But in all fairness, you're not a real farmer until you've actually caused a 3-mile tailback with a tractor and trailer. So, you know, that's how it is. Thank you very much for supporting farming. I appreciate all of your help in not actually doing sod all. Right, well, my prediction here is, yes, my prediction here is most definitely foreseeable problematic situation. Well, let's just try this and see if we're going to be lucky enough. I'm quite confident that I'm not. Oh, good grief, man, it's even slower backwards. Oh, aye, that's a situation, isn't it? Oh well, better go and get the loader. I actually decided to make a phone call before I uncoupled and everything. Found out that this isn't the only place that you can get rid of these bales to. You can actually sell them just down here at the old grain place. They take bales. So we're gonna go in here and get rid of them there. Because it seems like the most logical thing to do. At our wonderful... Two? What the bloody hell is going on here? This is not... I do not appreciate this. I will be giving John a piece of my mind when I get home. Not before I've driven my John Deere though, because I feel dirty. Right, I'm going to make the presumption that this is where I'm going to have to sell these to. But we might get there in a minute. What I should try doing, just to screw up Ceebur for a bit of a laugh, is talking really slowly, and then see if he could speed up the sound and the video. Well, apparently that doesn't do sod all either. What about in here then? No, nothing in there. The trials and tribulations of getting screwed up. Well, I suppose I'm gonna have to find out what's going on here then, ain't I? I know. Well, I went into that place over there, they're a bunch of... Yeah, any road. So they don't want them. Hey up. Idiots. And, so I took the trailer back there. We're gonna go and get the loader, and then we'll go and unload it. And then we'll have to do the same with the straw bales as well. Which is gonna be alright. How's your father and all that rubbish? I will be very glad. Hey up, I better turn that off. Uh-oh. I didn't turn that off. It's alright. It's still moving. Anyway, let's go and get rid of these horrible bales. And then we'll collect up these horrible bales. Have a wonderful day, shall we? Oh, aye. Glad to be home, I will be. Glad to be home. Right then, we've got this loaded up. Fortunately not as many bales. And fortunately they are much lighter than the silage. So, it does appear that we can get a bit of speed on. Now, we are struck with a bit of a situation as to the fact that we cannot actually get anybody to buy these bales. But the grain people down here who supposedly would buy them does not. They have said that we can store them in this shed until somebody wants to buy them. Which I thought was, I suppose, alright of them, you know. Not gonna write any postcards home about it. Because I don't really care, to be honest with you, anyway. But we'll turn this off. We'll peruse the situation. We'll just throw them down in there. Out of the way. But yes, there isn't actually anywhere here that would like to buy them off of us. Or off of the fella that owns the farm anyway. Glad I don't own the farm. There's far too many problems here, and they've got awful machinery. But to be fair, I wouldn't have it anyway, so it'll be gone soon enough. So I suppose, really, summarizing the whole situation, it's a lovely little area. It's kind of, it's well thought out, but there's just lots of things not quite, how do you call it, right? No, is it right? I don't know. This stuff isn't, it's not perfect. It's not perfect. It's not perfect at all. Oh well, that got a little bit hairy. Anyway, we'll just quickly get this done and then we'll have a quick recap. quick as I could. I think I managed to pick 5 up in one go, actually. It's unheard of with bales, isn't it? Especially when you got something that is as light as this thing. Anyway. That's rubbish. Trailer's alright. That's alright. Needs a bit more power and some weight. Needs weight on the front. That looks like it should be heavy, but it ain't. That was alright. Quite like that. Also like the header. The Crisoni CRX. That was a good header. Good sprayer. Ruddy awful. Never got the use plough. Spreader's good because it's Amazon, of course. That's good because it's got Ceebur's name on it. They were alright. Killed the JCB though. Trailer's okay. Nothing marvellous. But it looks alright, doesn't it? You know. As trailers go and all that. What else have we got? Oh, aye, the drill. The drill was alright. I like the drill. That was good. Verdestat. Or Verdestat. Depends on how you have to pronounce those dots over the top. Vermistat. Oh, aye, and the old Land Rover, which was an absolute beaut. She did everything I asked her to. And that's because it's mine. Oh, aye. So this farm's got some stuff going on for it, but, you know. Unfortunately, there's things. There are things. You know how it is. There's always things, isn't there? Hey, we don't do none of that stuff. We've been there before. Go around that. Ruddy Great Slurry Lagoon. We never really came down here, but we didn't have any need to be fair. Oh, there's a workshop. Who on earth leaves the old... Who on earth leaves all that out? I don't know. In the great outdoors. I should do. That's alright. Anyway, that is it. I'm off home. We won't be coming back here for a while, I'm sure. Not unless it gets a good fixing. Maybe Ceebur will fix it. You never know. He likes to do stuff like that. Does this gate open? It does. Oh, aye. It's very handy. Goes back quite far, too. And they open. I know that. I checked them before. When I was trying to work it. Actually, I could have put the old combine in there. Oh, well. Never mind. In the words of Ceebur, thanks for watching, stay safe, and who gives a... Anyway.